Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to do one of these kind of Twitter reply videos, because I actually just kind of casually replied to the truth here, and it's actually getting quite a few replies, and I kind of just want to comment on some of this and kind of show and kind of explain my point here, right? So Truth makes a comment that LR Janemba is the best defensive unit in the game, and I say if you want to argue that he's the best defensive unit, like, yeah, he's like ridiculously good, right? But I just wanted to kind of throw something out there that people could think about. So I replied to Truth, and I literally just did a screenshot of Tech Caulifla. Because in my opinion, I feel like you could argue that Tech Caulifla is the best defensive unit in the game for various reasons. Obviously, she gets guaranteed dodge against Pure Saiyan and Universal Survival Saga, which means she can't be touched, right? But she also, like, if you're not fighting those typings, she builds up enough dodge that it's still infinite dodge, right? But I just want to show you guys some of these comments, and I kind of want to respond to them. So this guy here, Hello GBO, says, I mean, yeah, but if you ain't facing a Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga, she's mid if the event cancels dodge like Evolution Blue Vegeta or Dragon Fist Goku. So to that I say this. She's not mid if you're not facing Universal Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan. Because on the team build I'm going to show you, she has over a 100% chance to dodge no matter who she's facing. And we're going to test that out, and you're going to see that she's going to dodge every single attack no matter what. Now, yes, the one exception is when you have events that cancel dodge, yes, she's going to be a little bit more mid there. Like, I totally agree with that. But there is so much of the game that does not cancel dodging. And if you think about it, the place where defense matters most, right? Because if you think of like where they cancel dodging, it's like Legendary Goku event or like these longer events, right? Where Tech Caulifla at least can build up defense throughout that event and she'll get to a respectable number. But yeah, she won't be as good as Tech Janemba defensively at the end of that event, right? But she builds up enough that she's going to be competent. She's going to be 200 to 300k defense depending on how many stacks she gets, right? But think of like the actual real difficult content in the game when you're talking about things like the God event and Extreme Super Battle Road, right? If you're running the right team build, it doesn't even matter who you're facing, she's going to have a 100% chance to dodge, and I think in a lot of that content, she is a better defensive unit than Janemba in those instances, right? And I think there was a comment on this one. Yeah, so someone else, this Justin, thank you Justin, pointing this out, which I'm pointing out in the video, she gets over a 100% chance to dodge on certain teams, right? And she stacks, which is good. And then this guy says, she's still mid if you're not facing a Pure Saiyans or Universe. Like, you guys don't get it. Like, you're going to see it here, right? We'll go back here. So, yeah, and those were the rest of the replies there, right? Kevin, thank you, Kevin. I know, I'm not wrong. I actually do think Tech Caulifla could be called the best defensive unit in the game. So here, I like what, I got a reply to Sacred here, right? So he says, now I'm not going to say you're wrong, but she's not so much of a tank, more of an insane dodger, so I don't know if she counts for this discussion. Okay, dude, Sacred. The discussion isn't whether she's a tank or not. It says, LR Janemba is the best defensive unit in the game, okay? Now you tell me, Sacred, is taking 0 damage a good defensive unit? You all can ask yourself that. Is taking 0 damage a good defensive unit? If you answer that question, you all should be saying yes. And if Tech Caulifla is out there, you're taking 0 damage from her. 0 damage. You can't get any better than 0 damage defensively. Even if LR Janemba is taking double digits, Tech Caulifla taking 0 is still better than double digits, technically, right? Technically speaking. So let's run into an event and kind of prove my point here. So I'm all set up here. So here's what I'm running. And this isn't like, to get the full benefit of her, it's not like you have to run a bad team. So if you actually read Tech Caulifla, like everybody's caught up on this, that you have to be facing Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans. Yes, she gets guaranteed dodge if you're facing one of those. But a lot of people forget this first part, okay? Chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, plus 8% per Universe 6 or Peppy Gal's category ally on the team. If a unit is on both categories, then she gets 16% per unit. So on a 7-unit team that is all Universe 6 or Peppy Gals, she has a 112% chance to dodge. To prove that, we are on Infinite Dragon Ball History, which is a longer stage, so hopefully we can get some hits in here. none of these GT characters are pure Saiyans or Universe Survival Saga. We are going to basically put Tech Caulifla in front of as many attacks as possible, and she is going to dodge every single one of them. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying she's the best defensive unit in the game in every situation, but I don't know, in like 95% of the games she is. There aren't a ton of events that cancel dodging. It's just the end of those really long events, in which case she's not that bad. Look, so guaranteed dodge happened there, okay? There was only one attack. I'm hoping we get a turn with like 500 attacks so we can just really show it off. But she dodged her first attack there, okay? Alright, so on this turn here, we basically are just going to kind of swing through here. But this team, by the way, I mean, with all of these units that stack defense, this team in general is just a very good defensive team. But we're focused on Tech Caulifla, so we're going to go ahead and run her through again on the next turn, and hopefully we can put her in front of a lot of attacks. But she is not going to get hit. She literally cannot get hit on this team. The only way you can get hit, like I said earlier, is if you're on an event that cancels dodging, but literally that isn't that much of the game. So I'm going to say, like, for, I don't know, 90 to 95% of the game, Tech Caulifla is the best defensive unit in the game. Not to mention that people, like, I mean, how many of you all, after the same name update, use 2 Tech Cauliflas on your team in the God event? Like, how many of you put Tech Caulifla on a team even if she doesn't fit the team build because she has guaranteed dodging, right? Like, there aren't many units that you can see are runnable without a leader skill. Tech Caulifla, defensively, is runnable without a leader skill. Obviously, if you're running her without a leader skill, that has to be against Universal Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans. Alright, so look at this. 3 attacks in the front, right? We're going to put Tech Caulifla there. She is not... look, defense 100k defense. Yep, not a good defensive stat. Doesn't matter. If you can't get hit, you're taking 0 damage. So we'll go ahead and just swing through here and watch this guaranteed dodge all 3 attacks. Because if she only got 8% and not 16, it would only be like a 56% chance or something like that. But you can see, at 56%, you're not dodging every attack. She gets 8% for each category that a character's on. So we're getting 16% because all of these characters are on both categories. You could even swap out one of these units, 1 or 2 of these units, that they don't have to be on both, and she's still going to be at a 100% chance to dodge. Alright, so we're going to keep going. But so far, we're 4 for 4 for dodging. Okay, once again, this is not Universal Survival Saga. This is not Pure Saiyan. Literally, the only requirement is if the event doesn't cancel dodging, or even on an event that does, up until that point, she's the best defensive unit in the game. Like, I don't know how you can argue against 0 damage. Like, you can't argue against 0 damage. Yeah, if you want to look at, you know, just the events where you can't dodge, sure, Janemba's better, sure. I can take that, but like I said, in most of the game, I mean, taking 0 damage, I mean, I don't know. We're going to keep going. Let's see. This is kind of fun, though. Like, so, you know, I'm not, like, the most established YouTuber, right? My Twitter isn't, like, crazy established, but it's kind of fun to actually, like, get a post with, a little bit of response and kind of have this fun video with it. I think that's kind of cool. And you guys can all post in the comments. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Just post in the comments if you agree with me or not. Maybe explain your case why. Be respectful about it, though. But yeah, I mean, Tech Caulifla is just a unit that's everywhere, and she's a unit that's worth keeping her SSR as well, because when you're doing those events against Universal Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan, like, she's going to guarantee dodge as well. Alright, so here is a bunch of attacks. This is perfect. I wish I could miss Super, because I actually don't want to kill him. But I think we might only get to see the first 2 in front. If he somehow survives, though, we're going to see a lot more dodging here. Alright, so let's see. Can my Tech Caulifla get hit? The answer is no. We're at 112% dodge chance. Dodge. Dodge. Guaranteed. Not Universal Survival Saga. Not Pure Saiyan. Okay, we'll do some more. I mean, in case y'all don't believe me, unless you think it's RNG. Oh, we got the additional. Without the additional, we would have actually gotten to take more. I mean, in case you all don't believe me, we'll do some more attacks. We'll go through this whole thing if we need to. But she cannot be hit. And once again, there's no way, like, if you want to argue Tech Janemba or LR Janemba is better just because of that one situation of the dodging, that's fine. But I'm not going to buy this argument that she's not a defensive unit because she's not tanking. Like, that's not... Defense doesn't mean tanking. And to me, you could still say dodging is tanking because you're moving out of the way. You're like a dodge tank, right? I played Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, and there are dodge units in the game, and we refer to them as dodge tanks. But if you're just looking at pure numbers, when Caulifla gets attacked, just ask yourself this question. When Caulifla gets attacked, how much damage does she take? 0 damage. When LR Janemba gets attacked, how much damage does he take? Varies, right? Depending on the event, type of damage. And even with Janemba's amount of defense, like, there's still events, like the God event, like, he can still take more than double digits in the God event. How much damage does Caulifla take in the God event? 0. 0 damage. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I think I'm proving my point here, but some of you all I know probably still won't agree with me. But here, let's do another turn. How many attacks can we put her in front of here? It looks like, without pushing her off rotation, it looks like 2. So we'll just put her right in slot 1 here. Okay. Alright, 2 more dodges coming up. And I don't know, you guys tell me how many dodges you need to see to prove my point. If y'all aren't satisfied after this video, let me know. I'll just do another video of her just like dodging. Maybe I'll do a video montage of just her dodging non-Pure Saiyans, non-Universal Survival Saga. Do something. But I mean, if she's not at 100%, like, something here is going to hit. Oh, what do you know? Dodge. Hey, guess what? Dodge. 112% chance to dodge, guys. Because you know, if that was a flat 8%, if it didn't count for both categories, there's no way we dodged all of this at 56%. There's no way. Yeah, we're good. We're good here. We're good here. We'll do another turn in case you're not satisfied yet. We'll do one more turn. By the way, just passively on the side too, we can just take a look at like how much defense, because I haven't really been looking at defense stats, but we can just take a look at like what my Cal and Caulifla stacking units, like what is this rotation looking like for defense here? Yeah, about 250k defense, pretty good. We'll do our LR in the front here. Go to town, stack defense. I don't know, is Rildo the last phase? Rildo might actually be the last phase. Let's see, we might not even get another turn with Caulifla here. I am planning, by the way, to do another video. I want to do another video on this LR Cal and Caulifla, because I did actually get their TUR with some dupes while summoning for God Goku and Hit. So I kind of want to like try to bring out the best in their passive and see what kind of damage I can do with them. This should be nothing, and we dodged anyways. Okay, and then I think Kale's going to finish him off here. Let's see. Alright, perfect. Let's see, was that the last phase? Nope, we got another phase. Alright, so... Okay, oh, perfect. Thank you, thank you. I gotta make sure he doesn't disable dodge. I'm pretty sure... I don't think anything in Infinite Dragon Ball history does. No, he can evade me, but that's about it. Okay, so... we're gonna make this the last turn, guys, because look at the 700 attacks we're taking on slot 1. I feel like... if she dodges all of this, y'all gotta believe me. She's over 100% chance to dodge here, right? And I think I'm proving my point. Okay, dodge. Dodge. Guess what? Dodge. Dodge. Hey, what's that over there? It's a dodge. And another dodge. And another dodge. Okay, so... anyways, guys, that's my point. I mean, it's okay to disagree with me. Like, that, you know, that's fine. I just thought it was funny that I posted Tech Caulifla, and there was like, for the most part, people were disagreeing, and I really had to prove my point that you, at least, guys, whether you agree with me or not on if she's the best defensive unit in the game, that's fine, but you all have to agree with me that you do not have to be facing Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans for her to, like, dodge everything. So that's the point I really wanted to prove in this video. And maybe for those of you that thought you could only use her in those situations, I want you to rethink your use of her. If you want to run this team through some hard content, take a look at trying that out, because she has, even if it's not full Peppy Gale / U6, like I said, you can get away with throwing a couple units off, and she's going to be still 90 to 100 something % chance to dodge and still going to do really well for you. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.